Okay.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any problems?
Yes.
Any
No.
questions before we start
Thank
again? Okay.
No, thank
So in term 2, we had
Miss,
this lesson talking about what are vertebrates and invertebrates. Yes? Someone said miss?
Miss, you don't take attendance.
I didn't, yes. Should I take them now? It's still too early. Some of your friends are facing problem with the internet. Anyway, anyway, we're starting with chapter 2, lesson 2, what are vertebrates and invertebrates. I believe most of you guys already know that. Can someone remember what
Yeah.
are vertebrates and invertebrates? Someone can mention what are vertebrates?
Me.
Yes, Abdulrahman?
Vertebrates are animals with backbone.
Animals with backbone.
Backbone.
Yes, well done. What about invertebrates? Yes,
The
we
animal.
have Yassine Douini. I'm sorry, Tanahi, you said one. Let your friends answer the other one. Okay, yes,
Okay,
yes,
go for it.
yes, Yassine.
Vertebrates is animals that don't have backbone.
I didn't hear you most of the time. Can you please raise your voice a little bit?
Invertebrates means animals that don't have backbone.
Yes, don't have backbone. Yes, well done. Okay, we'll have a quick revision over this lesson. As you guys said, vertebrates are animals with backbone, like we are. Okay, and we put them in different groups in order to study them. Again, we categorize things or put them into groups in order to make it easier for us to study them. Okay, so scientists divided all the animal kingdoms into two main groups, two large groups, which we called vertebrates and invertebrates. And even in the vertebrates group, we included 5 classes. Okay, we can say 5 groups, but we call them classes. If you guys still remember, we had kingdom, phylum. Do you remember those 7 levels of classification?
Yes.
Yes, you're not gonna be asked about it in term 2, in this term, but I just wanted to remind you it was kingdom, phylum. Can someone remind me?
Class. Miss, can you repeat the question, please? Because I didn't hear you.
Yes, I was talking about the 7 levels of classification. Do you guys remember them?
Yes, Miss. 7 levels of classification.
Yes, so we had
Kingdom,
the 7 levels of classification. We had kingdom, phylum,
phylum, class,
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 order,
order,
kingdom,
family,
phylum, class, order. Yes,
family,
family,
and
and
then
genus and species.
genus and species.
Well done, yes. So
Yes.
again, we have 2 main large groups for the animal group or the animal kingdom. And in the vertebrates, we have 5 classes. We have mammals, birds, we have reptiles, and we have amphibians. Yes, well done.
And
So all of these, and we also have
the
fish. I'm sorry about that. So we have 5 classes, as we said, under or included in vertebrates. Mammals are known to be covered with hair and fur. That's something we already know. They are known to be the only type of animals that give birth. Remember? They give birth. Yes.
for their babies.
Exactly, yes. And also produce milk to their babies, and that's why we call them mammals, because they have mammary glands that produce milk for their youngs. And they are warm-blooded. Can someone remind me what are warm-blooded? What do you mean by warm-blooded?
Me.
Okay, we have people saying me, but I have a lot of people raising their hands. Yassine, Hisham, do you want to answer this?
Yes, miss.
Yes. What do you think warm-blooded mean?
Um, the type of animals.
Yes. The type of
Mammals.
animal that what? Yes, mammals are warm-blooded. What do we mean when I say warm-blooded?
Um, their blood is warm.
Obviously, yes. So they have certain body temperature that allows them to feel hot or cold. Well, the cold-blooded animals, they kind of fit with the temperature around them. Like they kind of adapt. So if it's cold around them, their bodies will be cold, so they will not feel the coldness. Or if it's hot around them, their bodies will be hot, so they will not feel the heat. This is the cold-blooded animals. While the warm-blooded animals do feel heat and cold just like we do, because we have certain body temperature, as we said. Thank you so much, Yassine. Okay, and then we had another group, which is birds. Birds are also warm-blooded, so we have only two groups included in vertebrates. In the vertebrates, which we call warm-blooded. We have mammals and birds, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Good.
Yes. Well, birds are known to lay eggs because they do not give birth. The only group that give birth is the mammals, and they are equipped with feathers. They have beaks. We all know that. They have two wings and they can fly.
Legs.
But is flying something so special for birds? I mean, don't we have any other animals that can
Most of
fly?
them.
No, mammals can fly too.
Yes, we have mammals that can fly. Can
Bat.
someone mention? Yes, right.
Miss,
Bat.
me, I know one. Miss, I know one.
Yes, are they?
Bat, the bat.
Bats. Yes, yes,
But
that's
it's
right.
confusing
Someone
a little bit.
mentioned it before. Thank you so much,
طبعا.
Ade. Thank you so much.
Who said Miss?
Okay, thank you so
طبعا.
much. So we have only two groups that are warm-blooded, as we said, which are mammals and birds. The only group that give birth and feed their babies with milk are the mammals. Okay. Reptiles are known to be also laying eggs. They do not give birth, and they are cold-blooded. So all other groups are cold-blooded, as you guys can see. Amphibians and also fish are cold-blooded. Okay. All other groups also lay eggs, like birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish. All of them lay eggs. Okay. But reptiles are special because they are covered with dry, scaly skin, like they are covered with dry scales, while fish, for example, are covered with wet scales. Okay?
Does it mention what blood is the fish, cold or warm?
Yes, but you guys know it's already cold-blooded. Okay? Okay. Then we have amphibians. What was so special about amphibians? Can someone remind me?
They begin life in water, and when adults they live in land.
Yes, right. So first they breathe with gills as they live in the water, and when they become adults they start breathing with lungs because now they will live on the land, and they also lay eggs. Fish, they live whole life in the water, as we mentioned before. Okay, type, can someone tell me which group of those can breathe with gills?
The
Breathe with
Fish.
gills. Schluck.
fish.
Schluck, guys, please try to raise your hands. Okay, Schluck.
Turtles.
Yes. Can you mention which groups breathe with lungs and others breathe with gills?
Reptiles breathe with lungs, and amphibians.
When they are adults, yes, they breathe with lungs. What else?
Yeah. And mammals.
Mammals, birds, yes, all of them breathe with lungs, but while the fish is the only one that breathes with gill, it's a whole life. Guys, we know also that whales and dolphins are mammals. They live in the water, but they still breathe with lungs.
With
But
lungs.
They go up and breathe water and then go down under
yes,
the
they
water
can.
again.
Yes, they can keep their breath for a really long time. That was the vertebrates. And then we had the invertebrates, which are animals without backbone, as you guys mentioned. And we also put them in different groups in order to make it easier for us to study them. Amr, are you still with us today? Are you with us today, Amr?
Miss, when
Yes,
I
I
was
just making
studying this, Miss, when I was studying this, I found something that have like long eyes. What was this?
you what?
I found the thing above the octopus. What are these things? It have long eyes.
Above the octopus? This one?
Yeah.
This is squids. Lesbia.
Yeah. They don't have eyes.
No, they do have eyes. Those on the sides. Can't you see them? Let me zoom into them so we can see a little better. Here, can you see their eyes? This black dot here?
No, I can see it, but like, how
What's
do
wrong?
they have eyes?
How does he have eyes? Why wouldn't they have eyes? Actually, their eyes are so intelligent, like it's so advanced. You can search for their eyes, but it's not our
Miss, why
subject.
when we eat
Okay?
Sibianius, why
Yes.
we don't say see the eye of
Because
the
we take it
yes.
off. We take it off when we clean it because it has to be cleaned.
No,
All the skin must be يعني, taken off with the eyes, with the ink and everything. Guys, this is
no,
not
when it's covered.
our point today, so we don't have enough time. We have to revise. But if you want to check that, you can actually ask me anytime later. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So even invertebrates are or do have different groups, okay, in order to make it way easier for us to study them. So we have sponges and jellyfish, we have corals, worms, those are the main groups, but you guys are not learning much about them, okay? Then we have three other main groups like mollusk,
All of them.
echinoderms. Guys, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think
Sorry.
there must be something wrong with the internet. Anyway, so we have, as I said, mollusk. Some people call it mollusk, others call it mollusk. It's are the animals that have soft bodies and they are protected by shells like snails and other clams, or they are without shells like octopus, for example. Do you know that octopus sometimes uses shells of other animals to protect itself? Because
Yeah.
it doesn't have any protection, doesn't even have an endoskeleton,
Yes,
nothing to
you said
protect
that
his
its
body.
body is so soft, and its body is so soft.
Yes, so soft, yes. While squids, on the other
Miss,
side, they do have a hard endoskeleton, like something that can protect them from the inside. While we have
squid.
some other mollusk, yes.
But the octopus has an ink that spreads when someone's attacking it, so
Yes,
he
that's
can
right.
run away.
But I mean, he needs to protect his body. The ink is only for him to escape. But what if he is like, I don't know, taking a nap or something? He needs to protect himself. Takes home. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, mollusk or mollusca, those are meant to be the soft-bodied animals. They could be with shells or without shells. With shells, just like snails, or without, like octopus. Then we have echinoderms, and echinoderms are the animals that are covered with spikes. That's what we mean by echino. Like we can make this into two different words. So we have first echino, which is the first part of the word. It means spikes, while derms means skin. Okay, so it means the animals with spikes on their skin. That's what we mean by echinoderms. And those animals are really famous to be known like sea stars, like sea urchins. Some people maybe don't see a lot of spikes on sea stars, but they do have spikes. Some of them have really long spikes. Let me zoom into it so you guys can see the pictures.
The other one.
Yes, so
The
you can see their bodies covered with spikes, and that's why we call them echinoderms. We also have sea urchins, and they are so famous with their spikes. I hope no one steps on them. It's so bad and hurts so bad. Their spikes are so sharp. Then we had the biggest group of them all, and it's
Arthur.
arthropods. And arthropods is the largest groups in animals. Okay, so if you guys are asked what is the largest group that contains most of the animals in the whole world, it would be arthropods, because arthropods include insects, and insects are so big in number. Okay, okay, arthropods also can be made into two words, which is arthro, and that means jointed, and bodes means legs. So it means animals with jointed legs.
Leg.
Jointed legs. Jointed legs means that they have joints, just like we do, guys. Like, let me zoom into here so you can see their jointed legs.
We have knees and elbows. They have something like it.
Miss,
Yes, they do have joints too. They have joints.
like
Can
can
you guys
be
see joints in their legs? Can you see the joints in their legs?
layers. Yeah. Miss, it's like a layers.
Layers, yes, but these are not layers. They are actually They are actually joints that allow them to, you know, stretch
Bend.
and bend their arms. Yes, well done. Um,
It doesn't look bad, like looks good.
the what?
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad. It's bad, not bad. So can help them move their body. Okay. So all the arthropods do have jointed legs. So this is what we mean by arthropods. It means that they have jointed legs, as we said. Okay. And they have exoskeleton, or a hard shell. We can say like a hard body parts outside their body that can protect them. You guys have must have eaten crabs before, right? You
Yeah, and
know
look,
that they do have really hard body on the outside.
yeah,
Like we have
Yes.
to take this hard shell in order to, oh, yes, this is called exoskeleton because it's on the outside. So that's why they do have skeleton, not the skeleton like we do, not the one with bones, but I mean they still have skeleton in order to protect their bodies. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Miss is the tallest. It's the tall bone in the skeleton in the fish. This is its backbone.
The what?
The tall bone.
Yes, the
The fish.
long one. Yes, the one that all the spikes comes out from. Those are bones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Arthropods, again, is a very large group, so we have to put or include other groups in it so we can study it more. So you guys are studying about three groups. We have crustaceans, we have insects, and arachnids or arachnids. Crustaceans, just like crabs, shrimps, lobsters, they do have claws. Claws, can you guys see their claws?
Yeah.
Yes, and they have antenna, which is the long lines coming out from their heads. This helps them to, you know, detect their direction
Some insects have
and sense the
antennas.
temperature and everything. Okay, just we have
But
three examples: lobster, crab, and shrimp. Yes,
some insects have antennas.
yes, some insects have antenna too. Yes,
Why aren't they?
because the big difference between insects and crustaceans is that insects have 6 legs all of the time. They have 6 legs, okay, and their body parts is made up of 3 parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. Okay, so they put them in their own group, and they were too many, so they couldn't actually include it with the crustaceans, and they don't have claws, so how can they be in the same group? The antenna is not something that makes it special. Okay, most insects have an antenna to help them detect the direction and also sense the temperature. So the second group is insects, and insects have 6 legs, as we said, and 3 body parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. Then we have arachnids or arachnids, and those have 8 legs. Because some of you guys like made mistakes about this part, but what makes arachnids so special is that they have 8 legs, like spiders and scorpions. I remember someone asking in the middle of the quiz, how many legs do spiders have? And spiders do have 8 legs, and that's why we call them arachnids or arachnids. Okay, that was the end of this lesson. Do you guys still have any questions about it?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, thank you. I studied it.
Okay, so let me do a quick revision sheet with you guys. This is the same sheet with same questions. You will have another revision sheet as soon as possible with less questions, actually, because as I told you guys, the final term exam will be from these questions, including term 2. I'm not talking about term 3. I'm talking about the parts from term 2. Okay. Okay, so we have many people raising their hands. Okay, I will pick them in order. So we'll start with Abdurrahman Tanahi. Can you answer the first question, please? Read it and answer it. But guys, try to be way faster, please.
Which two groups are both warm-blooded? Fish and birds and mammals? Birds and mammals.
Yes,
Reptiles and mammals.
birds and mammals. Yes, well done. Those are the 2 groups that are only warm-blooded. Well done. Thank you so much. Shlok, you are next. Shlok, you are next.
Yeah.
Yes, so can you read it?
A sea star is the member of a group called bee.
Sea star is a group, yes, echinoderms or animals with spikes on their bodies. Well done. Thank you so
Like
much.
something.
Thank you, Shlok. Then we have Aysel. Aysel.
Yes, miss.
Yes, can you read question number 3 and answer it, please?
The only group of animals that begin their life in water breathing with gills, as adults can live on land breathing with lungs, is amphibians.
Amphibians, yes, that's so special about amphibians. They have like 2 lives. They start their lives in the water and then they move on land. Well done. Thank you so much, Aysel. Okay, now we have Yasin Duwaini. Yasin Duwaini.
A lobster is an arthropod. The body of the arthropod is covered with
Yes. What
uh,
do you think? Is it covered by
an
moist
an
scales, which means wet
exoskeleton.
scales, dry
Exoskeleton.
scales, or exoskeleton? Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Yasin. Yes, guys, thank you so much for being attention to with fully attention today. Okay, now we have Uday. Uday is next, number 5.
Which group of characteristics
Yes,
describe a
describes
fish?
fish. What do you think? One of those choices describes the fish. So first, is the fish multicellular or unicellular? Like, is it made up of only one cell or many cells?
Miss, I know it.
You know the answer? Okay, tell us the answer.
A, because fish have warm blood.
Yes, so it's gonna be A, warm-blooded? No, we just said that fish are cold-blooded, so it's gonna be multicellular, cold-blooded vertebrates. Okay?
Miss,
Okay,
but
Auday?
Miss, in the first question, we make it fish and mammals.
Are you sure it's fish and mammals? Do you see that we picked fish and mammals? We don't even
Yeah.
have this choice أصلا يا عودي. It's birds and mammals. Okay? But thank you, Auday. Thank you. Just you know that they are multicellular, which is very good. Yes, they are made up of many cells, and they are vertebrates. And they are cold-blooded. Okay? This is just the thing we need to focus on. Thank you so much, Auday. Well done. Then we have Habiba. Habiba, can you answer number 6, please?
Okay, miss.
Yes, can you answer number 6? Which class of animals breathes with lungs, has scales or plates for an outer covering, and mostly lay eggs? So the answer will be in lungs and scales.
Reptile.
Reptiles, yes, well done. So if I said scales without lungs, that would be fish, for example, right? Because they are also covered with scales. But once he said lungs, that means it's reptile. They are reptiles. But well done. Thank you so much, Habiba. Now we have Aysel. Aysel again. She raised, but Aysel, you answered before, so let me pick someone else. Hannah Sultan and then Amr. Hannah Sultan.
Yes, Miss Noha.
Hi, Miss. Hi, Hannah. So can you please answer number 7?
Of course. Which combination of organism is the most similar?
Yes, so they have most common things. So we have shark and whale, penguin, shark and whale, penguin and hawk. What do you think?
Penguin and hawk.
Yes, well done. Can you tell me why?
Um, um, because a penguin is warm-blooded.
Okay, yes, both of them are warm-blooded, and both of them are
Mammals.
mammals. Are you sure? Hawk
No,
and penguin.
no.
Come on, huh? Do you know what is a hawk?
The type of.
Is it? Do you remember what is a hawk?
Miss, I know what is a hawk.
Never.
It's a bird. So penguin and hawks are birds. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. Guys, someone can say shark and whale, but that would be a mistake because shark is a fish. It's not a mammal, but whales are mammals, okay?
Mammal, yeah.
Now we have Amr. Amr is next. Amr.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Amr. So number 8, can you read it, please?
These animals are all
Capable.
capable of flying.
Yes, so they can fly. Yeah.
Bat, bird, bee, and flying squirrel.
Mhm.
Which two are most similar to each other?
Yes, what do you think? So we have bat
The
and
bat,
bird, bat and the bee, bat and flying squirrel.
the bat and the flying squirrel,
Well done. Why?
because both of them are mammals.
Well
Bat
done.
is a
Thank you so
mammal
much,
and
Ham.
flying squirrel is a mammal.
That's great. Thank you so much, Ham. Yes, that's correct.
But the flying squirrel, like it have something between his hand and his body that when he open his hand like this, he
Yes,
fly.
Tanah, yes. But they consider it flying because he just has a way of landing, like Buzz Lightyear. He did not, he thought he can fly, but he actually had a technique of, what do we say?
He's
Landing.
just trying to yes, help him land.
Yes, helps
It
him to
doesn't
land.
fly.
Yes, but they still call it flying squirrel. Thank you so much, Amr and Tanahi. Now we have someone who didn't answer before. Let me pick someone that Kinsey. Kinsey, are you with us?
Yes, hi.
Yes. Hi, Kinsey. Can you answer number 9? Can you
Yes,
read
one
it?
second, because my
Okay,
iPad is lacking.
it's okay. Do you want me to read it for you?
An animal, no, it's fine. An animal that does not have a backbone is called an invertebrate.
Yes, invertebrates. Thank you so much, Kinsey. Well done. Okay, now we have Malak. Malak?
Yep.
Yes, Malak. Guys, why don't you raise your hands? I want to hear your voices. Okay, Malak. Number 10. Can you do number 10 for us, please?
All right. Which of the following is an invertebrate?
Yes.
Reptile.
Reptiles.
An arthropod.
Arthropods. Yes. See? Well done. Thank you so much, Malak. Yes. Birds and reptiles are both vertebrates. Well done. Thank you so much, Malak. Now we have Mamdouh. Mamdouh, number 11. Can you answer number 11? So easy.
Yes.
Yes. Fish. Fishes. Fishes. Some people would say fishes is a wrong word because fish is not something we can put in like meaning. We're supposed to say
Fish
fish.
taking oxygen through their gills.
Just let me finish what I wanted to say, Mamdouh. When I say fishes, it's something else. It's actually scientific word. It means different types of fish. When I say fishes, okay? Because I know some of you guys will say like, "Oh, Miss, it's not supposed to be with S." But fishes here means different types of fish. Okay? Yes, Mamdouh. So fishes take in oxygen through their
Gills.
gills. Can you answer the next one? Because this one was so easy for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 12. The largest group of animals are
Vertebrates.
vertebrates. No, come on,
I said
invertebrates. Because
Miss, I said
arthropods is the largest.
invertebrates because arthropods is the biggest
Miss, I think
group of animals.
Guys, please stop talking without permission because I cannot hear you talking now. Yes, Mamdouh. So it is
Miss, I said
invertebrates.
invertebrates.
Really? I heard you saying vertebrates. I'm so sorry. This is my mistake. Okay, so yes, it's invertebrates because arthropods belong to the invertebrates and they contain insects that is the largest group. Well done. Thank you so much, Mamdouh. Let me pick
Can I
someone
answer?
who wants to answer.
Me, Adi.
I think you answered something before, but yes, you can answer number 13.
Yes, I answered.
Number 13, Uday.
Yes.
Then we'll have Zain and Amjad. Okay. Okay, Uday.
What are the two classes of warm-blooded vertebrates?
Yes.
Mammals and bird.
Mammals and birds. Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Uday. Then we have Zain. Zain, can you answer number 14?
Yes.
Yes.
Which are examples of mollusks?
So we have jellyfish, coral, and sea anemones. We have octopus, squids, and clams. We have foxes, lions, and beavers. What do you think?
Yes, what is mollusks?
Oh, Zain, where have you been? Did you join late?
Yes, you just made me. You just. Let me in.
But I didn't see you in the waiting room before that. You just joined.
Yes.
Okay. You can re-watch this session once I upload it, okay? Please try to go watch it again so you can revise with us. But let me tell you what are mollusks. Mollusks are, or mollusk are animals that are soft bodies with soft-bodied parts, and they can be without shells like octopus or can be with shells like snails. So the question again says, which are examples of mollusk? Jellyfish, coral, and sea anemone, or octopus, squids, and clams, or foxes, lions, and beavers? What do you think?
B.
B, yes, octopus, squids, and clams. Jellyfish, corals, and sea anemone actually belong to some other group called
Swimming
Cynodra,
clams.
which is it's something you guys did not learn about this term. Thank you so much, Zain. Then we
Yes.
have Amgad, yes.
Like octopus, squids, and clams is the most possible answer, but he said squids have bones, like
Not
bones.
bones, not bones. Like they have
Skeleton.
internal. It's not even a skeleton. It's like an internal body part that just protects it, but it's still with soft bodied. Like most of its body is so soft. Okay, and they are
Yes.
so close to octopus, and that's why we put them in the same group together. Okay, the last question. I know it's so easy for you, but can you answer the last question for me?
My body is warm and covered in feathers. I lay eggs which hatch into chickens.
Chickens.
What am I?
Yeah.
Bird.
Birds, yes, it's so easy. This question is just for joking, but thank you so much also for answering it. Okay, let me take the attendance and then you guys are allowed to leave. Okay, we'll continue our revision, inshallah. For the online students, wait for a video almost every day for their revision. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the extra care session, or you can send me the questions privately, and I will answer them in the videos, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
guys, don't forget about that, please. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes.
In the weekly plan that you put about the quiz, the test,
The test. Test.
our term test,
Guys, I'm sorry, there might be some noises in the background. It's just your friends are taking their exam, I think.
our term test, Miss.
Your what?
Term test.
The term,
test.
yes, okay.
So you put, we will have chapter 4, lesson 1, 2, 3.
Chapter 4, not chapter 4, Habibi. Chapter 7, lesson 1, 2, and 3.
No, you put chapter 4.
Okay,
The
let me
vertebrates
check.
and invertebrates.
But this is not chapter 4. This is chapter 2, lesson 2. We'll have chapter 4, lesson 3, talking about the learned behavior and the instinct, if you guys still remember that. The learned behavior and something we are born with. Do you remember this session?
Yes.
Yes.
very
So
straight.
it's I just picked 2 lessons from term 2, ya Amr, because you have 10% of your term exam. The third term exam will be from term 2. So I picked 2 lessons that are, I think, so easy for you guys.
The
'cause you already
easiest
know.
I
two
don't like
lessons
this one.
in term 2.
Really? Why? It's so easy. Like it's just talking
No.
about instincts and learned behavior. Some things we learn and things we do just without learning. It's so easy.
No,
Anyway,
just don't like it.
anyway, guys, let me take the attendance before we leave because I think we still have 1 minute. I will take a
I left.
screenshot
I
of
thought you
everyone.
took the attendance. Then